Giada De Laurentiis, Eat Better, Feel Better, My Recipes for Wellness and Healing, Inside and Out. Eat Better, Feel Better by Giada De Laurentiis encourages readers to pursue a more mindful and healthier approach to eating. This book explores the connection between modern diets and the rise of digestive issues, linking chronic inflammation with an unbalanced gut microbiome. De Laurentiis offers practical advice to enhance overall wellness through a comprehensive dietary plan, eliminating inflammatory foods and embracing gut-supporting meals. Readers can expect insights on monitoring health, understanding individual food sensitivities, and integrating a focused approach to clean eating with the 80-20 principle.
Unraveling Modern Diet Dangers. Most of us don't think twice about what we eat on a daily basis, but our everyday food choices may be causing havoc in our bodies. Modern diets tend to lead to digestive issues and chronic inflammation, mainly due to processed foods and those perceived as harmful by our bodies. A disrupted digestive system can have serious consequences, including fatigue, skin problems, and severe diseases. If we want to prevent these issues and maintain good health, a change in our meal plans is a must. Picture this scenario: before an important work meeting, would you indulge in nachos and chocolate ice cream, or prefer a nutritious bowl of soup? The choice seems obvious, yet many of us continuously reach for processed food in our daily lives. What often goes unnoticed is the detrimental effects of unhealthy eating on our bodies over time. Digestive issues and chronic inflammation are becoming increasingly common in young adults, disrupting the delicate balance of our gut microbiome. When this ecosystem of helpful gut bacteria is thrown off balance, it leads to a weakened immune system and potential health issues. Certain foods can trigger our immune system's defenses if they are identified as harmful, such as toxins or proteins found in dairy and gluten. As a result, the bacteria responsible for breaking down these substances can go into overdrive, causing inflammation. If this occurs frequently, it can spell trouble for our health. Imagine your body has a virtual bucket for storing toxins and inflammatory foods. Once that bucket overflows, the overflow can spread to places it doesn't belong. Persistent inflammation can cause your immune system to malfunction, attacking healthy cells along with harmful ones. This chain reaction can ultimately lead to fatigue, body aches, skin problems, and even serious diseases like cancer, diabetes, or autoimmune disorders. Addressing milder digestive problems by masking the symptoms with medication is only a temporary solution. To genuinely mitigate the risk of severe illnesses, we must target the root cause, our diet. By changing our eating habits, we can empower our bodies to heal and prevent further health issues. Decode your inflammation triggers. Emphasize the importance of regular doctor visits for maintaining your health and properly monitoring organ functions. When adjusting your diet, begin by identifying which foods cause inflammation in your body through the process of elimination. Although triggers vary for individuals, common inflammatory culprits include alcohol, processed foods, caffeine, red meat, dairy, gluten, sugar, and refined grains and carbs. It is also advisable to reduce intake of commercially produced meat, some fish, and packaged food, as well as nightshade fruits and vegetables such as tomatoes, peppers, potatoes, and eggplants to curb inflammation. Recognizing the importance of your personal well-being, start by establishing a healthy relationship with your healthcare provider. Regular consultations and checkups should be a central part of monitoring organ functions and ensuring the necessary nutrient levels are maintained while keeping toxins in balance. Experiencing symptoms like stomach pains, sudden weight fluctuations, or diarrhea necessitates professional medical care, not just dietary changes. However, once you have the green light to adjust your nutrition, focus on understanding which foods are best for your body. The journey begins with figuring out what causes inflammation in your system. As this differs for each individual, those with known gluten or dairy intolerances already have a starting point. If the triggers remain unclear, begin to eliminate certain foods and observe changes in energy and digestive health to determine inflammation sources. While individual triggers vary, some common inflammation-causing foods to approach with caution include alcohol, processed foods, caffeine, red meat, dairy, gluten, sugar, and refined grains and carbs. Minimize commercially produced meat and certain fish like tuna or swordfish, as well as packaged foods since they may contain additives that hinder bodily healing. Surprisingly, some fruits and vegetables like tomatoes, peppers, potatoes, and eggplants, classified as nightshades, have been associated with inflammation due to their alkaloid compound content. Learning to limit nightshades in your meals, as renowned Italian chef Giada has done, can potentially be beneficial in reducing inflammation and improving overall health. Tasty meals for a healthy gut. You don't have to sacrifice the foods you love in order to transform your diet. Instead, shift your focus towards tasty and nutritious gut-supporting foods when planning meals. Incorporate nutritionally dense, contaminant-free ingredients that won't strain your immune system. By making minor adjustments to your favorite recipes, you can enjoy wholesome meals without giving up flavor. Embracing a healthier diet doesn't mean giving up the food you love. In fact, with a little creativity and thoughtful planning, you can still enjoy your favorite meals while supporting your gut health. What's more, you may even start to crave these healthier alternatives as you experience their undeniable benefits. It all begins by prioritizing gut-supporting foods in your meal planning. Focus on using nutritionally dense ingredients that are free from toxins and contaminants and won't stress your immune system. A well-rounded meal could include a mix of wholesome vegetables, greens, or sweet potatoes, complemented by a modest portion of lean animal protein such as chicken, turkey, or lamb. Opt for clean, free-range or grass-fed animal products, and avoid those treated with pesticides or hormones. A fantastic example of how to make this shift can be found in Giada De Laurentiis' updated approach to Italian cuisine. By making gut-supporting foods the centerpiece of her dishes, she has transformed the way we can enjoy classic Italian recipes without compromising on flavor or health benefits. Take her fusilli with chicken and broccoli rabe dish as an illustration. Giada swaps the traditional sausage for healthier chicken and maintains a reasonable portion of pasta to accompany the dish. By doing so, she updates a classic Italian meal into a nutritious and delicious experience. To make this dish yourself, begin by cutting a bunch of broccoli rabe into 1-inch pieces and blanch for 1 minute in a boiling pot of salted water. Drain the broccoli rabe and in the same pot of water, cook either regular or gluten-free fusilli according to package instructions, reserving half a cup of the pasta water. While the pasta cooks, heat olive oil in a skillet and add sliced garlic, shallots, salt, and crushed red pepper flakes, cooking for 2 minutes. Add in pre-cooked shredded chicken and mix in the broccoli rabe, cooking until it wilts. Finally, top the mixture with the cooked pasta and sprinkle with Parmigiano Reggiano. Add the reserved pasta water as needed to create a sauce to complete the dish. In essence, the key to transforming your diet lies in rediscovering the world of tasty, nutritious, and gut-friendly meals. So go ahead and explore the culinary options that await, knowing your body and taste buds will thank you. Kickstart your healthy eating journey. To establish healthy eating habits that last, start by following a strict meal plan for 21 days. This involves preparing meals with nutritious main ingredients and flavorful side ingredients. Adhere to leafy greens, protein, and carb limitations, limit alcohol and dairy, and incorporate vegetarian days. After the initial 3 weeks, transition to an 80-20 approach for a more sustainable and balanced diet. Psychologists say it takes about 21 days to create a new habit, and that's precisely the timeframe Giada recommends for changing your dietary habits for the long haul. For the initial 3 weeks, follow a pre-planned menu to help you stay on track and get comfortable with your new cooking routine. This approach gives your body the break it requires, allowing you to benefit from the healing effects of clean eating. As you notice improvements in your energy levels, digestion, and skin, you'll feel motivated to maintain your new healthy diet. To successfully embark on this journey, shopping for quality ingredients is essential. Stock up on leafy greens, fish, and lean animal proteins, as well as side ingredients such as capers, olives, fennel, anchovies, and pecorino cheese. These add depth and flavor to your meals without disrupting your gut balance. You can either follow Giada's recipes or create your own, but remember to abide by these rules: include leafy greens in at least 2 daily meals, limit carb-based meals and animal proteins to once a day, except for eggs, restrict alcohol and desserts to 2 servings per week, and consume only half a cup of dairy per day, skipping it entirely on some days. To give your body a break from digesting animal proteins, consider having a few vegetarian days every week. Once you've completed the initial 3-week period, adopt Giada's 80-20 approach to maintain a healthy diet. This means consuming clean foods for 80% of the time and indulging in potentially inflammatory foods, such as red meat or processed items, for the remaining 20%. Adjust your food choices based on how your body responds when reintroducing certain foods. If something doesn't agree with you, simply remove it from your future meal plans. By following these guidelines, you'll be on your way to establishing long-lasting healthy eating habits that benefit both your body and mind. Mastering improv meals. Cooking at home can be a challenge when time is limited, but with the idea of improv meals, one can create healthy, quick, and delicious dishes without needing a recipe. By using prepped ingredients from batch cooking, leftovers, and pantry items, these meal components come together in under 5 minutes. Experiment with versatile toppings like Giada's kale pesto to add a unique twist to your improv creations, enhancing the taste and visual appeal of your dish. When life gets busy, finding the time to cook all your meals from scratch can feel impossible. However, the concept of improv meals can help you create wholesome dishes in just a few minutes. Improv meals consist of quickly assembled soups, salads, or grain bowls that make the most of prepped ingredients from batch cooking, combined with leftovers or pantry staples. The secret to overcoming the time crunch lies in having a few prepared components, such as cooked grains or legumes, roasted or sautéed vegetables, and a cooked protein. Start your week by preparing batches of simple, versatile ingredients to form the base of your meals, making tasty creations in no time. To elevate your improv dishes and give them a flavor boost, try experimenting with different condiments or dressings. Giada's kale pesto, for instance, is an excellent way to add zest to a wide array of dishes. Prepare the pesto by blending walnuts, baby kale, extra virgin olive oil, lime zest, lime juice, and kosher salt until smooth. With a shelf life of 5 days, this vibrant sauce can liven up vegetables, eggs, grains, fish, or chicken. Incorporate Giada's kale pesto into your improv meals by adding it to a bowl of mixed greens and cooked grains with some leftover chicken. Alternatively, you can elevate a simple soup by stirring in a dollop of pesto along with cooked grains and fresh greens. Not only will these dishes taste fantastic, but the visually appealing mixture of colors will elevate your culinary experience. Embrace a mini cleanse reboot. Boost your health and get back on track by embarking on a 3-day mini cleanse. In this transformative process, you'll avoid processed foods, emphasize greens and vegetables, consume moderate amounts of low-glycemic fruits and whole grains, and limit orange vegetables. Prepare by choosing appropriate dates, planning meals thoroughly, and gradually eliminating various food categories. It's normal to experience some side effects, but ultimately your body will benefit from this rejuvenating refresh. Your dedication to eating clean may waver, but don't be too hard on yourself. Everyone needs a helping hand sometimes. A 3-day mini cleanse can be your ticket to restoring your commitment to a healthier lifestyle. Giada, for example, engages in a mini cleanse after the holiday season in her annual summer vacation, sometimes extending it to 4 or 5 days if necessary. To maximize your mini cleanse success, choose a time when you can focus on meal planning and avoid the temptations of social gatherings. For Giada, starting on Monday and finishing by Wednesday, with Sunday for shopping and meal prep, works best. This allows her to return to her regular eating habits by the weekend. During the mini cleanse, processed foods like pasta, canned goods, red meat, dairy, baked goods, sweets, spicy foods, alcohol, and starchy vegetables are off limits. Also, avoid high glycemic fruits, such as pineapples and bananas, and limit sugar intake, including substitutes, to 1 teaspoon per day. Don't overindulge in fatty foods like avocado, and if necessary, limit your caffeine to 1 cup of coffee in the morning. This period will focus on consuming plenty of greens and vegetables, along with moderate amounts of low glycemic fruits, such as berries, and whole grains like quinoa and millet. Opt for lean proteins such as fish and eggs once daily and limit orange vegetables to 1 serving per day. During the mini cleanse, it's common to feel bloated, fatigued, or groggy as your body eliminates toxins. If you're dependent on a restricted food, such as sugar, withdrawal symptoms like headaches might arise. Be patient and gentle with yourself, and progress gradually by cutting out specific food categories one at a time. In the end, your body will thank you for this invigorating reset. Boost health with exercise and supplements. Dietary changes can positively impact one's health and facilitate the inclusion of additional health-promoting practices. Incorporating exercise and nutritional supplements, alongside consulting with a nutritionist, can help make a significant difference in overall well-being. It is essential to find a suitable form of exercise that can be sustained long-term and consider supplements to ensure optimal nutrient intake unavailable in modern diets. Giada, who previously experienced digestive issues like cramps and acid reflux, noticed a marked improvement in her health by changing her diet. This dietary shift allowed her to explore other health-promoting practices. For over a decade, Giada has been engaging in acupuncture treatments, infrared sauna sessions, and practicing daily meditation. In addition, regular exercise and nutritional supplementation, as advised by her nutritionist, have been essential components of her health regimen. Although choosing additional measures for improving one's health is a personal decision, incorporating exercise and supplements into a healthy diet can be a great starting point. Finding the right exercise that fits one's preferences and lifestyle can be a trial-and-error process. For instance, Giada discovered yoga during her pregnancy, and it has since become her go-to exercise. Yoga conveniently fits into her bustling schedule, and she can even make time for it during work trips. With the availability of online streaming programs and YouTube classes, attending a yoga session in the comfort of one's home has never been easier. Concerning nutritional supplements, Giada takes a range of products tailored to her needs. These include prebiotics, probiotics, immune enhancers like eyebright and andrographis, and adaptogens such as ashwagandha and bacopa to maintain an optimal gut ecosystem. Although clean eating significantly improves one's diet, it may not provide all the necessary nutrients that previous generations consumed. Modern diets fall short of vital nutrients found in the diets of our ancestors due to reduced consumptions of organ meats and the decreased nutritional content caused by industrial farming practices. Consulting with a nutritionist to identify the suitable supplements can ensure that individuals receive all the nutrients their bodies need for optimal health. By adopting such practices alongside dietary changes, one can experience lasting improvements in their overall health and well-being.
In conclusion, Eat Better, Feel Better empowers readers to take control of their health by making more informed food choices and adopting healthier eating habits. By understanding the effects of modern diets on our digestive systems and overall well-being, and applying the process of elimination to identify personal food triggers, we can reduce inflammation, prevent potential health issues, and enhance our quality of life. The book also emphasizes the importance of regular checkups, exercise, and nutritional supplements to complement a balanced diet. By committing to a targeted plan incorporating gut-supporting foods and gradually easing into a more sustainable 80-20 approach, we can create lasting change for a healthier and more energized lifestyle.